Alright FD squad, last week we brought you 10 reasons to hate Lionel Messi, so this week in the interest of fairness we bring you 10 for his arch rival, 5-time Ballon d'Or winner Cristiano Ronaldo. Let's go. 10. Front and centre, Euro 2016. Despite having won 147 caps for Portugal, scoring 79 goals, making him both their all-time appearance maker and top scorer, Cristiano Ronaldo has had his fair share of Euros heartbreak. He may have scored 2 goals and provided 2 assists en route to the final of Euro 2004, but his tournament ended in tears as Portugal lost to surprise winners Greece. 4 years later, and despite having scored 42 goals in 49 games for United that season, he scored just once as Portugal were knocked out in the quarter-finals. They went one better in 2012, reaching the semi-finals before losing to eventual winners Spain. The Seleção das Quinas finally reached the final again in 2016, but just 17 minutes in, a challenge with Dimitri Payet left Ronaldo injured. Inconsolable, his final was over. But for the next hour, Ronaldo then proceeded to bark instructions at his teammates from the technical area, undermining coach Fernando Santos and making sure everything was about him. Despite being injured, Ronaldo lifted the trophy without help and made sure he was front and centre of all celebration photos, once again seeming to prove that for Cristiano, it's all about his ego. 9. Commercial sellout. If Beckham was the first footballer to seize the unique opportunity presented by advertising, Ronaldo was the one to define an era of increased commercialization, with his face on everything from airlines, underpants to fast food and everything in between. According to financial services company Bankrate, Cristiano Ronaldo made over £66 million in 2017 alone, making him the 5th highest earning celebrity that year. Over 51% of this figure comes from his commercial deals. The Ronaldo brand is of immense value for any sponsors. Between June 2016 and June 2017, they made over 600 million from Ronaldo's social media posts to his 312 million followers. Each post will earn him over £1 million. Some would say that this represents smart business sense, that he is merely maximising his brand's appeal. But being based in Spain, a country where 28% are at risk of poverty, such unlimited wealth puts footballers further and further away from the man on the street. 8. Ronaldo's player power. Cristiano Ronaldo holds a hell of a lot of power at Real Madrid. Just this week, it's been reported that he refuses to countenance the idea of playing alongside potential signing Neymar. With a constant desire to be the best, not only in his team, but in the world, Ronaldo can alienate his teammates with his aloof, egotistical attitude at times. Ronaldo and numerous other Los Blancos stars fell out with Jose Mourinho, but the most dramatic fallout was arguably with Rafa Benitez. Benitez, no shrinking violet either, having fallen out with Xabi Alonso, John Terry and Marco Materazzi at previous clubs, got off on the wrong foot with this star. One of his first moves at Real Madrid was failing to follow procedure, a rite of passage of all new merengue's managers. He failed to call CR7 the best player in the world. In fact, in the beginning, the Spaniard failed to even call Ronaldo the best in his team. The relationship never recovered. Benitez only won 68% of his matches, the lowest of the last 5 Real Madrid managers, and was fired only 7 months later. 7. Played for hated clubs. Like Messi, only an idiot would deny Cristiano Ronaldo's talent. Arguably the greatest goalscorer of his generation, he has scored over 600 goals for club and country, averaging over a goal every game for Real Madrid. Adored by many globally, Ronaldo is also a very divisive figure. A key reason for this hatred has been the clubs he has represented, arguably the most hated clubs in their respective countries. Signed by Sir Alex as an 18-year-old in 2003, after a period of adaptation, Ronaldo helped United conquer Mourinho's Chelsea and lead his club to 3 successive Premier League titles and a Champions League. In 2009, he went from England's most successful club to a team defined by success and wealth for a world record fee. Since his transfer, Ronaldo has won a further 3 European Cups, become his team's all-time top scorer, the top scorer in the Champions League and Europe's top 5 leagues. Success breeds contempt, and Ronaldo has had plenty of it. 6. Ruud van Nistelrooy. Football dressing rooms aren't all happy families, with arguments between teammates a common occurrence. But a 2006 spat between CR7 and Ruud van Nistelrooy ended the latter's United career. Van Nistelrooy scored 150 goals in just 5 years at the club. The year before Ronaldo arrived, 2002-03, he scored 25 league goals and 44 goals in 52 games overall. But selling Beckham and bringing in Ronaldo brought a change of styles. Where before Van Nistelrooy could bank on Beckham's inch-perfect delivery, Ronaldo arrived all pace, power and showboating. Prior to a game against Charlton in April 2006, Van Nistelrooy shouted in training, "I can't make my runs because he's not going to cross the ball." A spat broke out and Van Nistelrooy aimed a kick at Ronaldo, before telling him to go cry to his daddy. He meant United's then assistant manager Carlos Queiroz, but Ronaldo assumed he meant his real father, who had died only 8 months earlier and was understandably devastated. 2 months later, despite having just turned 30 and having scored at a rate of 0.7 goals a game across his spell at United, Van Nistelrooy was shipped off to Real Madrid. If Ronaldo had only grown up sooner on the pitch, United wouldn't have lost a major weapon still very much in his prime. 5. Red Mist. Ronaldo's career, which has spanned 16 years since his debut for Sporting, has included 10 red cards, one more than the notoriously ill-disciplined Sunderland midfielder Lee Catamol. Ronaldo has always worn his heart on his sleeve. An incredibly competitive athlete, he frequently treads the line of acceptability. In 2007, he headbutted Portsmouth's Richard Hughes and received a straight red card, but claimed he had learned his lesson and he would never be provoked again. But a red card against Cordoba in January 2015 again proved his nasty side. First of all, he attempted to punch Jose Angel Crespo in the head. He then received a straight red card with only a few minutes left for aiming a kick at Los Califas fullback Edimar. He followed that up by slapping the Brazilian. Ronaldo, not for the first time in his career, had well and truly lost his head. His on-field actions once again colouring his incredible performances. 4. The wink. United fans still hold a special place for Cristiano Ronaldo in their hearts. He, after all, scored 8 goals in 11 matches on the way to winning United's third Champions League in 2008. The irresistible attacking triumvirate of Rooney, Tevez and Ronaldo fared United to 5 trophies between 2007 and 2009. But in the summer of 2006, things were very different. Ronaldo was public enemy number 1 on British soil after Portugal's quarter-final clash with England that summer. The Three Lions were struggling to break down some stubborn Portuguese resistance, and an unfit Wayne Rooney, a frustrated figure, stamped on Ricardo Carvalho. It was a definite red card. But what happened next was a sign of blatant disrespect to a friend and a teammate. Ronaldo ran to the referee, pleading for Rooney to be sent off, and after England's number 9 was given his marching orders, as if to say, job done, he offered a wink to the substitutes bench. Ronaldo scored the winning penalty and England were out. Ronaldo's relationship with United fans was soured for months, and with England fans, forever. 3. Awful teammate. In fairness though, occasional instances like the wink or a crazy red card aren't the reason most people hate the 33-year-old. Instead, it's his consistently egotistical and petulant on-the-pitch attitude. In the 2014 Champions League final, Ronaldo scored his side's final goal in a 4-1 victory over City rivals Atletico Madrid in the final minute of extra time. Most players would celebrate sealing the win and La Decima with their teammates. Ronaldo? He decided to run to the corner flag, rip his shirt off and celebrate alone. His old adversary Van Nistelrooy tweeted, "Very disrespectful to your teammates, like they did nothing," and many agreed. This isn't the first time his teamwork has been called into question. In February 2015, Ronaldo was furious when Arbeloa finished at the far post ahead of them. Ronaldo scored 61 goals that season. This was Arbeloa's first goal in 5 years. In March 2015, during a routine 2-0 win over Levante, Ronaldo's goal-bound effort was blocked, and Bale tucked in the rebound. The Armani model then threw his arms in the air in disgust. These ugly images paint a horrible picture of Ronaldo the man, and many hate him for it. 2. Tax evasion. Last week's Messi video included his various run-ins with the Spanish government. Make sure you check out that video after this, by the way. So it's only fair to include Ronaldo's questionable tax history. In July 2017, Ronaldo was accused by Spanish prosecutors of evading $13.1 million in tax. That's a massive £9.4 million more than Messi. If he's found guilty, he could face a suspended jail sentence of over 4 years. The player allegedly used a corporate structure created in 2010 to conceal from tax authorities his income in Spain from image rights. He appeared in court with over 40 television crews outside, some from as far as China, and left without making a statement. The case is ongoing, but Ronaldo has previously denied the allegations, claiming his conscience is clear. He reportedly told his Portugal teammates of his desire to leave Spain because he felt he was being treated like a criminal. Well, no shit, Cristiano. Stealing over £13 million from a government is a crime. A detestable crime at that. 1. Arrogance. Cristiano Ronaldo is an exceptionally talented individual. I respect that he has come from nothing, worked hard at his game and become an all-time great. He's also an attractive man who's made the most of his looks to earn a lot of money. So far, nothing really to complain about. But what many people simply can't stand is his vomit-inducing, undiluted arrogance. An incredibly vain individual, Gary Neville has talked about Ronaldo picking the only locker with a mirror opposite at Carrington, and the man simply can't resist ripping his top off. After a Euro 2012 qualifying match against Cyprus, the forward was asked why some fans jeered him. His reply was, "It's surely because I'm good-looking, rich, and a great footballer. They're jealous of me. I don't have any other explanation." Age hasn't mellowed his self-absorption either. In December 2017, he claimed he was a complete player, and the best player in history. Yeah, right. Arrogance is such an unlikable trait, and a little bit of humility goes a long way, especially in one so extraordinarily talented. Cristiano Ronaldo's brilliance is clear, but his arrogance tarnishes it.
Congratulations, you've reached the end of the video. Your reward, the face of the poshest man in Football Daily. For more great content, why don't you click in this box here, and as always, don't forget to like and subscribe.